You set up Citibank's operations there. Talk to me about the oligarchs. Why have they always wielded so much power there?
Because they're tied into politics. Example, Leonid Kuchma, who was the first president after the freeing of the Ukraine from the old Soviet Union, right after the period of Gorbachev, was a very powerful president. And his daughter is married to one of the leading oligarchs in the country, Pinchak. So I give that as an example because others were tied in with Yanukovych, who has been pushed out of the country. But you've had these very close ties between politics and oligarchs in the Ukraine, even more so than you did in Russia.
Okay, speaking of politics, Vladimir Putin, talk to me about him. You met him when he was working in the mayor's office in St. Petersburg. What's he like, and does the international community underestimate this man?
He is a very shrewd operator. Remember, he was a colonel in the KGB in East Germany. He speaks fluent German, and he was brought up by a friend of mine, the former Mayor Sobchak, who was a great liberal. He's the one who changed the name from Leningrad to St. Petersburg. And this is how he was brought up. And because of the influence of Sobchak and the people around him, he ended up in the Kremlin. And never underestimate Vladimir Putin.
Bill, final minute, how should Ukraine be restructured, and should Russia be a part of that restructuring?
I think you cannot take Russia away from the equation for one simple reason. So much of the trade, particularly from the eastern part of Ukraine, is with Russia. And if you talk to the Russians, they remind you that the founding of what we think of Russia today was Kiev in Russia. But I think we've got to come in, the United States, Europe, through the International Monetary Fund, the Bank for Reconstruction and Development that worked on that out of London, and European Investment Bank, plus government-to-government lending, to give them the supports if, and I think they will do it, take the positive economic reforms that were not taken under Yanukovych.